Well, saddle up, partners. Things are about to get saucy.
Oh, yeah.
Who remembers the Taco Bell Smothered Beef Burrito? Well, they took it off their menu back in 2017, and I say we bring it back, but our version is going to be 10 times better. 4 for $15. That's 4 people for $15. Let's head over to my tiny little kitchen and see what we need to make this happen. Now the goal today is to make 4 portions for 4 people for right around $15. That includes homemade Spanish rice, homemade taco seasoning, and a homemade red sauce. Okay, so this is everything. Now, the majority of this stuff, hopefully, we already have as pantry staples. I got some onions, some garlic, some onion powder, garlic powder, ground cumin, chili powder, paprika, oregano leaves, smoked paprika. I'm using basmati rice. You can use just regular long rice, is fine. Now, we need both chicken and beef broth. I got better than bouillon. You can use bouillon cubes or actual broth if you have it. Tomato sauce, tomato paste, pepper, salt. I'm using cheese dip. You know, that's the one thing I didn't want to make from scratch for this particular recipe. Sour cream. I got these giant Sonora-style tortillas. I got some medium cheddar and, of course, 1 pound of 80/20. Now, that is everything. Now, the first thing we need to do is get this prepped up. Now, prep here today is going to be pretty easy. I'm going to dice up this entire onion. We're going to be using that in a couple different spots. And I got 5 cloves of garlic here. I'm going to chop up real fine. All right, we're going to start our rice. I put a little oil in the pan, and that's 1 cup of rice there. We're just going to cook it off. We want to brown it off like you do, like you would a rice-a-roni kind of dish. And I put 2 cloves worth of garlic in, as well as about 1/4 of the diced onion, and we're just going to cook that off for about a minute. And we're going to start our seasonings. To start, I put in 1 teaspoon of chili powder, 1/2 teaspoon of cumin, 1/2 teaspoon of onion powder, 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder. Mix that up, cook that off for a few minutes, let it bloom, let those spices bloom, and now we're going to put our tomato sauce in. And we're going to want to mix that up. Once we get that mixed up, 2 cups of chicken broth goes in. That's twice the amount of liquid as there is rice. And we're going to put a cap on it and let it cook for about 17-18 minutes. Well, I tell you what, standing out here in my front yard, look at this beautiful scenery we got here in the Pacific Northwest. Now, I don't think I mentioned it. I have never actually made Spanish rice, but you know what? It looks like it's gonna turn out pretty good. Let's go take a look. All right, well, you know what? Look at that. That actually turned out pretty good. It's fluffing up real nice. Now we're just gonna take it off the heat and let it cool down for a minute. All right, now for our taco seasoning. So it's basically 1 teaspoon of everything except for oregano, black pepper, and salt, and those get 1/2 teaspoons. Then we're just gonna mix it all up, and that is gonna be our taco seasoning. Okay, it's the best part of the video, the taco meat. All right, I got 1 pound of 80/20 goes in, and we're just gonna cook that off. Now we're gonna drain it and put it back in the pan, and we're gonna add all of the seasoning that we just made, all of it. Mix that up, cook it up, and we're gonna add 1/2 cup of water and just saute it down. That is looking really good. That's beautiful. You should smell it. Oh man, it smells so good. All right, that's pretty much done. Now let's start our red sauce. All right, now for the sauce, 2 tablespoons of tomato paste goes in. We're gonna add all these spices right here. And get that mixed up, start cooking that off for a couple minutes. And we're gonna add 8 ounces of tomato sauce. And whip that up till it's nice and smooth. 1/2 cup to 3/4 cup of beef broth. And there you have it. Yep, that's the consistency we're looking for right there. All right, cheese sauce. This is simple. Just in the bowl it goes. I'm going to throw the rest of the garlic on top of that. Mix that up, and then it's going to go in the microwave for a couple minutes. All right, everything is done, ready to go. We got our sauce, rice, meat, tortillas, cheese sauce, onions, and cheddar, all in a 9x13 baking dish. The oven's preheated to 350 degrees. Let's start rolling. rice goes down, meat goes down, onions goes down, cheese, sauce goes down, and a little bit of cheddar. And then we're gonna wrap these bad boys up. We're gonna do that 4 times. One more time for you. Rice, meat, onion, cheese sauce, a little bit of cheddar. Wrap that baby up. All right, 4 times. And we're gonna take our beautiful sauce and just a little bit over the top, a little cheddar on top of that. And in the oven it goes at 350 degrees for about 15 minutes. W energy, because these burritos ain't making themselves. All right, let's take a look. Yeah, those are looking pretty good. All right, let's pull them out. Well, there they are. All right, that looks good. Let's get them on a plate. Bam! Beautiful. What a hot mess. Man, that is a hot mess. Well, there you have it. Smothered Beefy Melt Burrito. Better than Taco Bell. And this is like my favorite time of all my videos because it's where I get to taste test the goods. And I've been waiting for this all night because I've been really busy. Let's give it a shot real quick. I had a lot of sauce on it. Wow. Oh, that sauce. That is beautiful. I mean, Taco Bell ain't got nothing on this. This is huge burritos, 4 of them. Very filling, very hearty. Your family's gonna love it. So do me a favor, if you like the video, consider subscribing, and I will see you in the next one.